Mind you, me and her, we like the same height. So it was like the fucking, pretty much it's like two long ass giraffes going at it.
Breaking down the peak, got my hands sticky, got my mans with me. Hit the block, make a bend quickly. Guap coming, cause my hands itchy.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vicky XV, and I'm back with another video. Before I get into the video, I just want to put y'all on to something. As far as YouTube, I plan on being way more consistent. So with that being said, you guys can look forward to uploads. I'm gonna upload every Friday and Saturday between 12 p.m. or like 1 p.m. in between those times. So stay tuned for that. Remember to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so boom, I'm about to hop right into the video. So what y'all can see, based off the title, I'm telling you guys about how I fought my friend, right? Well, technically she wasn't my friend. Now that I think about it, she was more so an associate. Well, look, this is what happened. So when you in high school, you know how you click up with females. It'd be you and, I don't know, Janie. But Janie know Tanya, who hang out with Keisha. More of the story is females click up. So because we were just like a few little cliques that just came into a big one. So we weren't necessarily all friends. It was probably like 2 or 3 people that held the glue together amongst all of us. But we really weren't friends. We were just like, you know, a big group of girls. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened. And to be honest, which is a little embarrassing, once we get to the realm of why her and I had to fight, it kind of sounds a little crazy when you say it out loud. But this is what happened. I'm going to just hop right into it. So, we're at lunchtime. You know how when you were in high school, they had like these vending machines. I'll try to find a picture or post it right here with these type of juicy juice. And it was like $1. So, the girl, we gonna call her Ruby. Ruby's like, yo, Vicky, let me borrow $1. Let me borrow $1. I want to get some juice, la, 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 la. So, I look at her. I'm like, I bet I give her $1. I'm like, yo, tomorrow, give me my $1 back, okay? Because I get me a little allowance, all right? And I need all my coin. I need my $1 back. Dollars. I know in high school, everybody always asks for $1. I don't know why. I think in school, period, $1 is very important when you're in school. So it's the next day, it's lunchtime, and you know what's crazy, to keep it a buck? People that owe you money are the hardest people to get in contact with, okay? People that owe you breach, they are so hard to find. So boom, I'm looking for her. She know where to be found, whatever. Then I see it, pretty much she was ducking me. I see her over there at the table that we never really hang out with. So I'm going up to her, I'm like, hey, you got my $1? She looked at me like, no, I forgot to bring it. I left it on the table. I forgot to bring it. This bitch. So pretty much, to make a long story short, okay, it took her about,
It's been 11 days, now.
To give me my 4 quarters, my 100 pennies, my 10 dimes. That's how long it took her to give me my little $1 back. So, to be honest, at one point, I just stopped asking for it. I actually forgot. I'm like, whatever. Whatever. So everything is cool. Everything is fine. Then about
2,000 years later,
she pulls up to me like, here, Vicky. Here's that $1 I owed you. I'm like, oh, shit, thank you. Mind you, she gave me that $1 at lunchtime. She gave me the $1 that she borrowed from me back at lunchtime. So I'm like, it's lit. I put my $1 in my pocket, stuffed it in there with my other couple of dollars. Oh, it was lit. I got a lot. It's lit now. It's up in this. Now, this is where the situation takes a violent turn. It's the end of the day. I think we just leaving homeroom. She chasing me down the hallway. Vicky! Yo, what's good, Ruby? What's up? Yo, I'm gonna need that $1 back from you. This bitch. You said you gonna need the $1 back from me? The $1 that I let you borrow, that you just gave back, you want to now borrow again. I haven't even left the school. I haven't even left the Department of Education's facility, okay? And you were here trying to get my 4 quarters, 10 dimes, and 100 pennies yet again. All right? So now I'm annoyed. So I pretty much look at her, I'm like, no, my nigga, it took you mad long to give me the $1 in the first place. You think I'm about to give it back to you? No. So mind you, this day it was raining. You know them little umbrellas that you could buy. Y'all know what umbrellas I'm talking about. You could buy these. It's like the cheap little umbrellas you can get from like a little African man. You can get it from like a little Korean store. I'm gonna upload a picture of it. I'm telling her, I'm like, Ruby, no, you just gave me my money back. You're not getting it back. Ruby was like, yo, mind you, like I said, it was raining. So she had her little umbrella. So she cocks a little black umbrella up at my face, and she's like, say I won't open this umbrella on your face. Like, pretty much say I won't pop it. Because it's like the umbrella, you press the button and it like extend up in your face. So I looked her dead in her face. She's like, say I won't pop it. Bitch, you won't. Before I could get the won't, the bitch said, boop, 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 boop. She popped the shit out of me. So she opened up the umbrella and hit me. Now I looked at her. She's like, no, chill. I'm sorry. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger person. I'm not even gonna go back and forth with this girl. I get my bag. I turn around and leave. I feel pennies in my mouth. An odd copper taste. I hope this ain't blood, bitch. So pretty much what I do, I leave my homeroom classroom and I went to the water fountain. Now, I went to Kappa International. I went to a bougie ass high school. If you know, you know. The principal, we had like a bougie ass mirror over the water fountain. So I go to the water fountain. I look at my lip. My whole lip is leaking. Mind you, Ruby done followed right behind me to the water fountain. I would have been long gone. I wouldn't have followed me over there. So she's following to me. I see my lip is red, okay? I see red. I'm vexed. So this is what happened. I'm at the water fountain looking at my face, right? The water fountain looking at my face. She's standing right here. I look up at her. Mind you, I got my back like this. One of my friends, but she ain't my friend no more. That's another story for another day. I tell her, bitch, hold my bag. The bitch held my bag. I swung around. Boop, boop, boop. Just started cracking her. Mind you, Ruby wasn't no bitch neither. The bitch was jigging and jiving on me. She was jiving on me. She caught me like twice. Bing, bing. I didn't know what to do, so I had to get up on my fucking crackhead strength. So at that point, the fuck is you talking about? I just started wilding her. Mind you, me and her, we like the same height. So it was like the fucking, pretty much it's like two long ass giraffes going at it with all our fucking might, right? Right? So at this point, my crackhead strength kick in. It's over. It's slow. And then she started slipping. Mind you, it was a plant. It was a whole plant, like right next to, I flipped the bitch into the plant. Word to my mother, we bop, 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 bop. Then the crackhead kick in. So I'm like, I just picked the bitch up, kadoosh, right up in the motherfucking flower plant. Bro, then, this is where shit go left. After I slammed the bitch into the motherfucking flower pot, she on the floor. And if you ain't watched my other video, you need to go check that out. I already told y'all how I give it up. The way I give it up is I'm mad skinny, okay? So my opponent has to go down. Because once the nigga go down, okay, he must stay down. Because once the opponent gets up, I go down. I ain't got time for that. You ain't gonna have the whole school talking while you beat me up. So she on the floor. I'm not letting up off her. So I'm just wilding her up. Out of nowhere, bro. I don't care. I'm dropping his name. Professor Clayman, you are a one-man SWAT team. He's a one-man, word to my mother. This dude, bro, one man, this nigga could probably kick in the whole crack house door, kapow, and take everybody to jail, bro. Yo, word to my mother, this man is a one-man. Yo, I always get out of breath telling y'all these crazy-ass story times. But mind you, he's a one-man SWAT team, word to my mother. My son, like, scooped me up like he was trying to peel me up, but my crackhead strength was on 12, bro. What? He was, like, sliding me across the floor. He was trying, like, yo, my son was really trying to break us up. Then finally, you know, after your adrenaline stopped, you get a little weak, you get winded. He was able to pry me up off of her. My son hit me up, put me up in the office and goes, you know, you're very strong for a small girl. Had to let that, yo, word to my mother, don't ever disrespect me like that. Claim it, because you talking about, nigga. But nah. After that whole thing, he separates us. They put me in, like, one office. They put her in another office. Mind you, it's the end of the day. So it's not really much. You get what I'm saying? I go home. Now I got to go home and explain to Gina that I just got into a fight. But my mother, she like to play both sides. Now, look. This is if y'all want this story time, let me know. When I was younger, I was bullied. Right? And I wouldn't stick up for myself. So my mother pretty much gave me an ultimatum. Either you beat their ass or I beat your ass. My mother is very big. I'm 5'9". Gigi's 5'11 and a half. I can't swing on Gigi like that. But the bully got spanked. After that, I've been spanking them ever since. So, but this is how my mother plays both parts, right? My mother would come into school, oh, you shouldn't be fighting. Did you beat the bitch up? The next day I go to school, I'm in the principal office. She pretty much telling me I'm suspended and I can't come back to school unless I bring my mother. So now, this is a whole nother ball game. This means my mother got to take off of work. She got to miss money to come to school because I want to be out here being Mayweather. So I know for a fact my mother's on 10. One thing she hate is anything that come between her and her money. And right now I was smack dead in the middle. So my mother, she come to the school. Yo, this was another thing. There were cameras in the hallway. They showed my mother to fight in slow-mo. You see me crack all in slow motion, bro. Bro, that was so embarrassing. And then they talking about I was the aggressor because what they saw was just me just cracking her at the water fountain. They didn't see her in the room pop, lock, and dropping it with the umbrella. Yeah, so they talking about I'm the aggressor. They talking about, well, you know, say how I meant. They talking about, well, based off what we saw on camera, your daughter was the aggressor. She violently attacked. So I stopped them right there. I'm like, just out of curiosity, y'all don't think every action has a reaction? You think I just went to the water fountain and turned around and just started hitting on this girl? No. What had happened was, okay, she owed me $1 for months. She finally gave me the $1 back at lunchtime. At the end of the day, she wanted to borrow the $1 back that she initially borrowed but took so long to pay back. I told her no. She got mad and wanted to play Papa Willie with the umbrella in my lip. She popped willfully and my lip started bleeding. I went to the water fountain, I saw the blood, and then that's when it was up and it was stuck. I may look like the aggressor, but I am not the aggressor, okay? I am not the aggressor. I just aggressively bust that ass though. Bing, ding, ding, ding. So pretty much I ended up getting suspended for a whole week because according to their footage, and even though Ruby said that she hit me first, they stated I was the aggressor and not the this, that, and the third. And it took Professor Clayman so long to get me up off her. So I got suspended for a whole week. She got suspended for 3 days. So to be honest, after that, like me and her, we would just look at each other, but we both knew, I don't know if we want to do this shit again. Because, bitch, if my mother got to take off for work again, I'm going to beat your ass again because she going to beat me up. Like, for the most part, her and I, we really didn't say nothing to each other. But what had happened was we was having, like, a Poconos trip. And one of my friends, I'll just drop her name. One of my friends, Imani, her and I were going to share, like, a cabin together. And we had, like, one extra bed in there. And mind you, Ruby was cool with Imani. So Ruby goes to Imani and is like, yo, I want to go on this trip, but the only room available is with you and Vicky, and you know, me and her just fought. But I want to go on this trip, like, could you see if she, like, check her temperature to see if she's still staticky or if she good. So Imani comes to me like, yo, Ruby want to come on a trip, and we the only room that got space. How you feel about it? I'm like, girl, I'm fine. I'm not even stressing it. Like, if she wants static, I'll give it to her. But if she want to be calm, I'll give it her. I mean, I'll give her that too. So pretty much, to be honest, we were cordial at the end. We actually had a blast on the trip. The teachers was watching us like a Hulk, okay? Because at one point, we was making s'mores, you know, with the little stick in the whole thing. And, like, pretty much me and Ruby, like, locked eyes. And it was on some... More of the story is, like, me and her, like, we went down the snow tubes together. And while we were standing on line, going up, like, we talked about it and stuff like that. She pretty much stated that, you know, she's sorry that the shit escalated. It wasn't that serious. I told her, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, thug out on you like that because technically we're supposed to be cool. But after that, like, we squashed and everything was cool. But more of the story is, I had to pop on a bitch. Regular degular at this point. I had to... Alright? Hopefully, I hope you guys enjoyed that story time or the time that I fought my friend. If you guys want more story times from me, comment down below. I want you guys to stay tuned every Friday and Saturday because I am pushing out content for you guys. So stay tuned Friday and Saturday between 12 and 1. New content will be dropping. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Mama said you cannot fail. I feel like they go, you drowning, I flow. I get up and grind and go sell. I be running to the